All right, am I heard, guys? YouTube is acting weird. Sorry for that. The browser is not really letting me know that if I am live or not. I hope you can hear me. Today our topic is very important. And we will hear some Muslims. And as you know, here we speak with evidence. Muslim, they defend Islam as a, you know, as a person who do sales in, you know, car dealer. So he make the car which is almost dead as a race car. The purpose is to sell it to you. And as always I say, never learn Islam from Muslims. Prove me wrong. So we will hear this Abdul. In the Middle East we call him Zatut. A kid who he claimed that he have knowledge, but however, I have to say that he is a professional deceiver and maybe people believe him. However, I would like to ask people, when somebody says something to you, do you check it out? So what we do here, we check out, and I want you to check me out too. If I say something, check it out. Either it's true or it is a lie. So what I'm saying to you to do, you do it to everybody. Check it out. This is how you can bust the liars. And today, this is what we will do as usual. So this is Abdul here. He claimed that Islam condemned the attack on Bishop Mary, who was stabbed by Abdul like him. Let us hear what he say.
A couple of days ago, specifically Monday evening, there was a bishop in Australia, in Sydney, who was attacked by a 16-year-old boy from Iraq.
He is not a 16 years old. This is the age he gave for the immigration, as all Muslims, they lie. And they throw their passport, they throw their ID, and they claim that they are a teenage, so they cannot send them back home. So he is not a boy. Actually, you are the boy, and I will prove it.
And this incident have become viral in the last couple of days. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, have already encountered it. There are people who commented on it fairly, and there are people who unfairly used this incident as an opportunity to twist certain realities and misrepresent a lot of things. And we're going to comment on that today. But before I talk about people who commented on it, I want to first say a few words on the incidents. First and foremost, we, as Muslims generally, we condemn these type of behavior and these types of acts.
Absolutely. We condemn, absolutely. Is that why there is nobody there to insult Muhammad in a Muslim country? Is that because all of you condemn it? Is that because Islam condemn it? Like, when the last time there is somebody, he wrote a book against Muhammad, he lived in the Middle East. When the last time a person who lived in the Middle East, he says something against Muhammad? Because you Muslim, you condemn it, don't you? I mean, you a bunch of hypocrite liars. As long as you condemn it, then everybody like Muhammad in the Middle East. There's no atheists, there's no there's no Christians. They condemn it, you know, that's it, they condemn it. You know, we have to make it clear, we condemn it for sure. Okay, let's continue with the lies. We did not start it. Actually, we did not play the intro first. Let us play it and go back with this committee. Shoot. So this potato, he claimed that Muslims, they condemn attack on those who insult the Prophet. I didn't know about that. You see, we are going to make a fact check here. I mean, if we search here, you know, in the internet, if I type right now, behead the one who insult the Prophet, is that like a Christian sign? Is that like a Hindu sign? Or this is a Muslim sign? Behead those who insult the Prophet. I mean, you see, Muslims, they don't lie. First of all, we condemn. We condemn. You know, just to make it clear, by the way, this is not Islam. Look, we condemn it. behead those who insult the pervert Muhammad. Islam will dominate the world. No democracy. We want just Islam. Sharia is a solution. Look, even this is a woman, and she have a baby. Look, her baby is holding a sign, says, behead those who insult the filthy Muhammad. I mean, you know, Muslims don't do those things. We condemn it, you know. We Muslims, we don't do that. Like, you know, I mean, come on, what, you know, we Muslim, we condemn it, okay, in YouTube video, yeah, we condemn it, yeah. But how many people they've been killed every year for insulting the filthy Prophet Muhammad? So if you Muslim condemn it, which country, which Muslim country, a person he can insult Muhammad? And then he quote for us a verse from the Quran. Can we hear it, please, brother? What we Muslim condemn it, right? Okay, go back.
Fairly, and there are people who unfairly used this incident as an opportunity to twist certain realities and misrepresent a lot of things. And we're going to comment on that today. But before I talk about people who commented on it, I want to first say a few words on the incidents. First and foremost, we, as Muslims generally, we condemn these types of behavior and these types of attack in the strongest and unequivocal words. This type of behavior is shameful, and it's not in any way, shape, or form a behavior that a Muslim should do, or anyone that has anything to do with Islam would do.
This is scumbag. He said this is a shameful behavior. What is a shameful behavior? To attack a person who said Muhammad obviously is a false prophet. And look what he is going to quote for us from the Quran, just to make it more mockery of his stupidity and how they try to deceive the ignorant.
Because the teachings of Islam are explicit and clear and are condemning of such behavior.
Okay, can you show us where it says that? It's condemning in Islam. I want to see that. Guys, listen carefully. He is going to show you that Islam is clear about that and condemn that. Where?
For example, you have the Quran. Allah Azza wa Jal explicitly mentions chapter 60, verse 8 of the Quran. Allah Azza wa Jal does not forbid you from those who don't fight you and those who don't.
Do you see here? Do you see here the stupidity? And do you see how they try to deceive you? Those, the one who don't fight you. In Islam, if you say something negative about Muhammad, you are at war with Islam. In Islam, in fact, if you don't believe in Islam, you are at war with Islam. If we go right now to the hadith, we will show you. But look what he's quoting for you. He's quoting for us a verse in the Quran about the mother of Aisha. She want to give a gift to Aisha. The mother of Aisha, she is not a Muslim. Aisha, she asked the pervert Muhammad, can my mommy give me a doll? Because she is a kafir. She did not accept Islam. She knew Muhammad is a pervert. Muhammad, he said, yes. What does have to do with this? In the top of that, this verse is abrogated. And soon we will show you the reference.
Don't get you out of your homes from being good and righteous towards them, because Allah loves those who are just and righteous.
So Muhammad is being good and righteous to them by taking money from them. Let us go and read the interpretation for the verse of the chapter. He quotes chapter 60, verse number 8. I mean, it is really silly and stupid of you to claim what you claim, you potato.
From being good and righteous.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Seriously. Let us see. Let us go to Ibn Kathir in English and in Arabic, if you want. Give me a second. I have this website for Ibn Kathir, but I think there's another website is more clear. This is about Aisha receiving gift from her mom. What does have to do with the incident we are talking about? Like this guy, he was given a gift to Aisha. They deceive you because they knew that majority of people, they know nothing about Islam. Why this website is getting bigger and bigger? Let us zoom in out. All right, let's see if we can make it smaller. All right. I don't know if you can see the text. I'm not sure. All right. So if you read here, this is Ibn Kathir. If you read verse number 7 and 8 Ibn Kathir, like in this page doesn't show really much of the interpretation. You know what, let me try the other web page. This one is coming so weird in this browser. Yeah, let us use this one. Just to show you how they lie. So there's two things about the verse he is quoting for us. First, it's not about the case we are talking about. This is about Aisha. She want to receive a gift from her mom. Her mom. This is not about someone saying Muhammad is a false prophet. He said, I went to heaven. I did not see Muhammad there. They lie. So chapter 60, verse number 8. This is about what exactly? Let us see. Where is the interpretation for it? And this is before Muhammad, he commanded not to take Christians and Jews as a friends. Let us see. Let us see. Here we go. So this is the story in front of you, and this is Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, that the mother of Aisha, she came to Aisha. The mother of Aisha, the wife of Abu Bakr, she is not a Muslim. She don't believe in Islam, and actually she left her husband and she married a Christian guy because she noticed Muhammad is a fraud. So she came to Aisha with some gifts, and she asked Muhammad, can I welcome my mom? She is not a believer because Muhammad, he is considered them the enemy. Muhammad, contradicting his Quran, he said yes, because she want to give gifts, you know. Money is coming to the house. Muhammad say yes, sure, okay. So, and he gave her a verse. But we know in the Quran that Muhammad, he made it clear that you cannot be loving or friendly. We are typing in English letters. You cannot be friendly to anyone who opposes Islam, just opposing Islam. Because the second you oppose Islam, you are an enemy to Islam. Even if they are your family members. Let us take I hope the text is coming to you clear. So you will not find anyone from those who call themselves Muslims who is in love or loving those who oppose Allah and His Messenger. Do you see here war or anything? No. War simply in Islam is you oppose Muhammad. You don't believe Muhammad is a prophet, you are at war with Islam. Even if they are their fathers and their sons and their brothers and their mothers, it doesn't matter. So the second you are a Muslim, you cannot love your family if they are not Muslims, because the one who don't accept Islam, he is opposing Islam. Why you don't accept Islam? Because simply he opposes it. He don't believe in it. He believes it's false. So this is the verse he is quoting, have nothing to do with our story. Number two, this verse is abrogated. Not this one I'm showing you here. The verse he quoted for us, chapter 60, verse number 8. This verse is abrogated. Because this has happened during the time Muhammad, he have a treaty with the kuffar, which mean the non-Muslims. If we go and, you know, as usual, I don't make things up. If I say something, I have to prove it. And if he says something, he have to prove it. Can he prove what he said? No. He's a big fat liar. He throw a verse at you, which is abrogated, which means a Muslim is not allowed to follow it no more. It's a verse in the Quran, yes. There's tons of them in the Quran, by the way. And the Muslim will try to confuse you with something is not allowed to practice no more. if we go to Al-Qurtubi, and this is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Let me post the link for you. Notice here that we, the Christians, we give reference, we give proofs, we don't give speeches. Now you might say to me, well, this is in Arabic. No problem, use Google Translation. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Government website. This is not a Christian website. This is Tafsir Ibn Kathir here in Arabic. And let me show you Ibn Kathir in, Al-Qurtubi. I want to go to Al-Qurtubi. Give me a second. Because in Ibn Kathir, he did not give all the details we are looking for. So let us see. Here we go. This is Al-Qurtubi. Let me post it for you. The first one I gave you in YouTube, what was Ibn Kathir. The second one I'm posting for you is Al-Qurtubi. And just to show you how they lie, and Islam without lies dies. This is an abrogated verse. Read with me carefully. This is Tafsir Al-Qurtubi. I'm going to use Google Translation so you guys can, read with me. All right? Shall we? Let us do that. You have to open Google browser, in case you don't, because if you don't, you cannot really abrogate, translate to Google. Let us make the text smaller so you guys can be able to zoom in. All right. So let us see what the highest scholars of Islam say, and even the companions of Muhammad, they say about it. Translate to English. This is the verse, and as you see, this is Tafsir Al-Qurtubi. Let us zoom in so you can see in the screen that this is Tafsir what? Al-Qurtubi. Al-Qurtubi, not a boy in YouTube. This is Al-Qurtubi. And we can go to Al-Jalalain, and we can go to many interpretations. So here it says, it's saying you, God does not forbid you from treating those who did not fight you for the sake of religion, has three issues. First, this verse, permission from God Almighty regarding ties with those who did not, and to guys, the believers, did not fight them. Ibn Zayd says, this was in the beginning of Islam, when there was peace and abandonment of command to fight. Then it was abrogated. Do you see it? People, do you see what it says? Qatada, and Qatada, this is Qatada, this is a big deal for Muslims. You say, the second you say Qatada is a big shit. So Qatada said, it's abrogated. Not I, it's abrogated. So kill by the verse saying, kill the polytheist wherever you find them. Do you see how they lie? Even kill them wherever you find them. It doesn't matter where you find them. And this verse is abrogated by the conquest of Mecca. So why this liar is saying to us that this verse, why he's quoting a verse for us, Muslims are not allowed to follow no more? The purpose is very simple. He believed that you are ignorant. Ignorant means stupid. Stupid means we can fool you. Do you see it? Is that a Christian prince saying that? Is that a Christian prince saying this is a verse is abrogated? Is that a guy in YouTube? Is that a kid like this guy? Those are the scholars. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This verse is invalid. No Muslim can practice it no more. Now he said that this is a very shameful behavior. I agree with him. Thank you for condemning the faith of your prophet. Guys, did he say in the video this is a very shameful behavior? He said that, right? Okay. Actually, let us play again what he said about this is very shameful behavior. I like to hear it again.
Form a behavior that a Muslim should do. These type of behavior, these types of attack, in the strongest and unequivocal words possible. This type of behavior is shameful, and it's not in any way, shape, or form a behavior that a Muslim should do.
So now he just did literally piss on Muhammad. How? By the way, I'm using strong words because I hate liars. You might notice I'm using the word shit, the word piss, but I cannot describe Islam better. Even piss is more useful. You can, I mean, in the old days, the Roman, they used to use piss to do laundry with it as a detergent, as an acid. So he said this is a very shameful behavior, disgusting behavior, but this is what his prophet did. Not only that, actually, let me continue what he said, because we want to hear more. Hold on, I'm cutting the guy.
Or anyone that has anything to do with Islam would do.
Absolutely.
The teachings of Islam are explicit and clear, and are condemning of such behavior. For example, you have the Quran. Allah Azza wa Jal explicitly mentions chapter 60, verse 8 of the Quran. Allah Azza wa Jal does not forbid you from those who don't fight you and those who don't get you out of your home.
We got you, Basir, with this one.
Towards them, because Allah loves those who are just and righteous. These are the Islamic teachings.
Right. This the Islamic abrogated when Muhammad was weak and he cannot fight. As soon he got strong, kill them wherever you find them. This is brother. Christian prince. First of all, his duty is to lie to non-believers. And the believers are not stupid, so we lie to them. Basically, it's so you are quoting for us a verse, Muslims, and this is about receiving a gift. What does have to do with the incident we are talking? It's about birr. What birr, you idiot? So are you saying now that the one who say Muhammad is a false prophet, there is no penalty for him in Islam? We will show you that. And by the way, he said something about women and children and adult. What?
And now in war, we're talking in war. Whenever he appointed a leader in war, he said to him that you cannot kill women or children, old people, or monks or priests or people.
He said that. Muhammad, he said that. Let us see if this is true. Don't kill women, children, old people. Let us see if it's true. Here we go. This is authentic hadith. Look. You see, I'm not going to show you something not authentic. I will not show you something not authentic. All right? Let us see. Do you see here it says sahih? Do you see it says sahih? It says sahih, right? Sahih means authentic in Arabic, which means like 100% authentic. And we can show the same story in many places. This is a woman. She was a slave of a Muslim man. You see, Muslims, they own slaves. They don't marry them, just if them. So this is a black woman, a blind Muslim. He have his share from slavery. Muhammad, he attack those who believe in Islam. He give them shares, you know. So he gave her some shares. And one of the shares is a woman. She is his slave. But this woman, she don't believe in Muhammad. And this man is a blind. A blind man had a slave, mother of 2 kids. He have 2 kids from her. All right. He forbid her. She used to abuse the prophet and disparage him. He forbid her, but she did not stop. He rebuked her, but she did not give up her habit. One night, she began to slander the prophet and abuse him. So he took a dagger. He placed it in her belly, and he pressed it, and he killed her. And the child came between her legs, and he was smeared with the blood. Look how ugly the scenery. Her baby is between her legs, and now the blood is showering the kid. The blood of his mother was there. Then the morning came. The prophet was informed of the incident. So he assembled the people, and he said, I adjure by Allah, the man who done this action, and I adjure him by my right to him, he should stand up. So now Muhammad will make a judgment. Jumping over the necks of the people, trembling, this guy blind man, remember, The man stood up. He sat before the Prophet and he said, Messenger of Allah, I am her master. She used to abuse you and disparage you. I forbid her, but she did not stop. And I rebuked her, but she did not abandon her habit. And I have 2 sons like pearls from her. And she was my companion. Last night she began to abuse and disparage you. So I took a dagger and I put it in her belly and pressed it till I killed her. Look what Muhammad said. Read carefully. Thereupon the filthy prophet of Islam said, Oh, be witness, no retaliation is payable for her blood. Kill her for free. Just because she insulted the filthy Muhammad. Do you see it? But this potato, he said, this is a shameful behavior. Did you hear him in the video saying this is a shameful behavior? He said that, right? I agree with him. His filthy prophet, he is a shameful behavior man. And he confirmed that. Can you say it again for us? So the prophet said, don't kill women and children? Well, first of all, she is a woman. Secondly, she is not holding a knife. Number 3, she just speak. She's not going at war. Number 3, the filthy Muhammad did not even ask for a witness. Do you have any proof that she was slandering me? Just to show you how filthy Muhammad is. If somebody come to me and say, hey, CP, this person was talking about you, should I say to investigate, maybe he's lying? Okay, maybe the guy, he killed her because I have a fight with her. Muhammad did not investigate at least to say, do you have any witnesses that she used to insult me? He just said, kill her, so what? So, and this potato is saying this is a shameful behavior. He just condemned his prophet. Remember, he said, we condemn in a very strong language any behavior like this. This is not Islamic. Muhammad is not a Muslim. Muhammad is a scumbag. He is not a Muslim. Did you hear it? And you condemn it? Are you sure?
Certain realities and misrepresent a lot of things, and we're going to comment on that today. But before I talk about people who commented on it, I want to first say a few words on the incidents. First and foremost, we as Muslims generally, we condemn this type of behavior and these types of attack in the strongest and unequivocal words possible.
Exactly, you piece of shit, liar. This is your prophet, and this is very authentic hadith. Muhammad, he made her blood for free just because she insulted him. And this is why Muslims, they take stories like those as a reason to, in fact, if a Muslim, he insult Muhammad, he have to be killed even if he repent. If a Christian, this is like, let us say this is the like the moderate, you know, a Muslim trying to make it look nicer. To say if a Christian, he insult the Prophet, we give him opportunity to convert to Islam, otherwise we have to kill him too. Be witness, there's no retaliation. Her blood is free. And this hadith is reported in many places, and this is sahih. This is located in a Tabarani, ver number 11, page 351. This is reported in Nasai, hadith number 4070. Many books. The woman, she did nothing. She is not a part of any army. Then he said, the Prophet, he forbid us from killing children. Let us investigate that. Liar like your Prophet. When the Muslim doing jihad and killing non-believers, the Muslim, they says when we attack them, we are killing children and women. So is that okay? The Prophet says, so what? They are among them. And you will see here it says agreed upon. That means there's no question about this reference. Agreed upon. This is agreed upon. He said they are from them. What the problem? They are from them. Do you see it? وَهُمْ مِنْهُمْ. So you don't kill them unless you have to, because later we make them slaves. Let us go and show you an example. Why Muslims actually not interested in killing women and children? Because it's a property, it's money. When they attack a tribe, including the Jews, they strip all the boys from their clothing, and if the boy, he have little hair around his pubic area, they kill him immediately. Do you see it? This is a Jewish tribe. Muhammad, he did genocide. Where is the people who say Palestine genocide, you scumbags? How come you don't speak about the genocide Muhammad did against the Jews? When you are going to strike and protest for the Jews killed by Muhammad? Those are the Jews. Muhammad killed all the adult men, and now the boys, they are boys, like the Middle Eastern, they start having hair in that area since a very early age. We are very hairy people. This is why the atheists, they insist like we are the origin of monkeys, and I have to agree. So it's very normal to have someone, he is 10 years old, 9 years old, he have little hair. You do not need to have like long bushes there, just little hair. The second they see little hair around his balls, they chop his head. And he said, in Islam, we are not allowed to kill boys. Not only that. Let us go to the filthy Quran. Just to show you why you cannot learn about Islam from Muslims. They are liars. Every Muslim is a liar until he proves the opposite. And I never saw one, he can prove the opposite. Let us see. We have a story, a fiction story about a man, his name, Mr. Green. Mr. Green, according to Muhammad, he is a prophet. Now, by the way, this is a Mr. Green, a story inspired by the story of Gilgamesh. Anyone heard of the story of Gilgamesh? Anyone heard the Gilgamesh story? Anyone? There's an old legend that there is a hero. He was looking for the fountain of youth, and he found it in Bahrain. Bahrain, you know Bahrain? The country, it's called Bahrain. And this is what Muhammad, he took and he adopted. And that person, he drank from the fountain of youth, or the fountain of life. It's called in Arabic Ma'ul Hayat. He drank from it, and since then he's alive. He's alive during the time of Jesus, during the time of Noah. He's alive during the time of Muhammad. He's alive until now. Where we do not know, but in earth, not in heaven. He don't die. I mean, the guy is he drank from the fountain of life, man. And they called him a green, al-Khudr, because when he sit on the grass, even if the grass is dry, dead, because his ass is sweat, and because now he drank from the fountain of life, so the grass will come back to life. That's why they call him a green, because whatever he said, his ass, it became a green. I'm worried about his wife, you know, he sleep on the top of her, she wake up in the second day, she look a green. Okay. If obviously this story is true story, and Muhammad is not a fraud, and he is not an ear, as a chapter 9, verse number 60, 61 saying, he's an ear. He's a liar, he's a fraud, he just collected stories. So here you see that this guy who drank from the fountain of life, Al-Khadr, he found a boy. He found what? A boy. And immediately he slaughtered the boy. Remember this potato he just said to us, in Islam we cannot kill children. But this is a prophet of Allah. What are you saying to me? Prophet of Allah is doing wrong? He is a prophet of Allah, Al-Khadr, and Allah sent Musa to learn from him. Not only is a prophet, which is higher than Musa. Musa is just a stupid idiot. Musa, he went to learn from this guy. So now Al-Khadr, after Allah sent Musa to learn from him, Al-Khadr told him, okay, but you don't question me, okay? Potato, don't question me, whatever I do. Musa, he said, okay, I will not question you. So when they are walking, the guy Al-Khadr, he found a little boy. He killed him. How he killed him? And you will notice here, Musa says to him, you have killed an innocent person who killed none. Why you are doing that? Al-Khadr, and he said to him, you are really did something very evil. Al-Khadr said to Musa, you stupid idiot, didn't I tell you don't ask me questions? Very embarrassing, Musa's. Musa says, okay. So, sorry, I'm not going to complain. Please forgive me. It's okay. Okay, let me go with you, please. Let me go with you. And then if you read a few verses after, Al-Khadr, he explained why he killed him. Remember, the Muslim, they say to you that in Islam, there's no compulsion. If somebody want to leave Islam, he can leave. That's a big fat lie. That verse is not about leaving Islam. That's about you cannot force your children not to come to Islam. Not the opposite. Muhammad, he said it clearly, the one who leave his religion, change his religion, kill him. Then there's no question about it. You can search it right now in Google. Type in Google, the filthy Muhammad said, the one who changed his religion, kill him. I can show it to you too. So here the boy, what the problem with this boy? This boy, he is not going to be a believer. He is what? He is not going to be a believer. Okay. And his parents, they were believers. Okay. So we feared that lust should oppress them by rebellion and disbelief. I thought the one who believe, want to believe, believe. The one who don't believe. So why Muslim they quote for us false verses in the Quran? They quote for you verses have nothing to do with what Islam is teaching. Either they are abrogated or meant something else. So this boy, he is a boy. He is not a man. We feared. Have you ever heard of such a stupid religion? So we feared. What do you mean you fear? So now if I fear a kid when he grow, he will not believe in Islam, I chop his head? How Al-Khadr, he chopped the head of this boy? Shall we see? Remember, Islam is a very merciful religion. If somebody says to you it's not, he's lying to you. If a Christian prince, he says to you Islam is not merciful, don't believe him. Islam is very merciful. And I will prove it to you. Because, you know, some people don't believe unless they see. Weird people, brother. What we can say, brother? Disgusting people. Let us go to the verse where how he killed him. Hold on. So we have to go to verse here 74. 74. Yeah, let's say 74. Here it just said he killed him, but we want to see how he killed him. So they set leaving the ship, making their way on foot, until when they met a boy who had not yet reached the puberty, playing with other boys. That's what he's doing. He's just playing. He did not say anything. He did not insult Allah. He did not say pee on Muhammad. Did not say anything. Among his face was fierce. Muslim can read faces. Al-Khadr slew him by slitting his throat with a knife, while he lay down in the, or by tearing his head off with his hand, or by smashing his head against the wall. I mean, too much love will kill you. How many times you heard Muslim, they say Islam is a religion of mercy. And remember now, Allah is teaching Moses mercy and wisdom. Allah, he sent Moses to learn from Mr. Green, Prophet Al-Khadr, who drank from the fountain of life, like in the part of the Caribbean, you know. I mean, when is the part of the Caribbean he gets a story from? Fountain of youth. Oh boy. No, we don't want that. We don't want YouTube. We want the fountain of youth. This is the fountain of youth. I just found it. I wish I can show you more details about the fountain of youth, but you guys don't deserve that, because you might know the address and get the GPS location, and then all of you, you will go by like crazy by waves, because all of you want to be youth, don't you? So everything they say to us is absolute lie. Islam approved killing children. Islam practiced killing children. The Prophet says they are from them. And if they don't kill children, usually to sell them as slaves. However, it's approved to kill them. And this is the fountain of youth. If we look in the hadith, let us see. You know, Muhammad, he adopted this idea that there is a river of life, and this river is coming from the heaven. Let me see if I can find you some reference. Let us see. Okay. Yeah, let us read this one. This one is funny. This is Al-Bukhari. And you know, Al-Bukhari is where all the shit of Islam is located, because this is even more important than the Quran. So according to Muhammad here, a group of people who there's people will go to hell, people will go to heaven, but if there is a believer, he have a master seed of faith. And you notice here Muhammad using something, we heard this before in the Bible, right? The master seed, even it shows in the Quran. So he stole the parable of Jesus. I mean, this guy is a big fat thief. So those who have a little faith as mustard seed, Allah will take them and he will throw them in the river of life. And this is why they will live forever in heaven. because now they are touching the water, drinking from the water of the river of life. Let me show you the story of Muhammad speaking about the fountain of youth. So you can laugh with me. All right. Muhammad, he have tons of stories about the fountain of life or the water of life. Like there's different hadith, I'm trying to find it. I just have it in my memory. Where Allah, he will spray water from the fountain of life on the dead believers and they will grow like plants. But I need to find it. Let me see. Ah, here we go. And this is Sahih. So those people, Allah will resurrect them in the day of judgment. How Allah resurrect people from death? He sprayed from the water of life on everybody. Yeah, I'm awake. Okay. And as you see, this is very authentic. Let me post the link for you so you can see we are not making things up. And here you see the effect of fairy tale stories on Muhammad. However, there is more about this. Let me try to find you something even more stupid. Let us see. Let us see this one. And this is Sahih. So this one we should be able to find in al-Bukhari. Musa, he used to be very proud about himself that he is educated. And let me pause this hadith for you too. Again, this is al-Bukhari. Is my voice coming good? Guys, why we don't have too many people here? We have only 1,100, 200. What happened? Listen carefully. By the end of our session, we will give you versions. Her ass is 1 mile, as Prophet of Allah said. Enjoy the fart. Just invite your friends. Okay? I mean, such an ass come only with such a religion. So if you like to receive a big ass like this, you have to listen to stories about a big ass like Muhammad. All right? The bigger the ass, the bigger Allah is. I mean, Allah is Akbar. Akbar in Arabic mean what? Big. So this is explained why the penis is endless, the ass is 1 mile, which is very small, by the way. I mean, I'm really disappointed. I mean, one mile. What you will lose if you make it 72 miles? I mean, when you are limited, why you don't say unlimited ass the same as you said unlimited penis? Endless penis. Say endless ass. Like, keep walking in it. Is it smooth? Can we do hiking on it? 1 mile? I mean, are you sure not 12 mile? What about 72 inch? And what's wrong with 72 inch? Like, boof, boof, boof. How, when she walk, what she do? When she do poo-poo, what she do? I mean, how am I going to get her an underwear? Do you think we can find her size in heaven? Anyway, she will be naked, scaring the hell of you. So let's go to the story. Here is the story of Moses. So, you know, we don't want to continue with this video. This guy, this potato here, we got him busted already, didn't we? Did we get him busted? So this potato, his liar, He is quoting verses in the Quran, have nothing to do with what he is saying, claiming that Islam is against killing non-Muslims who they say things negative about Muhammad. Muhammad, by the way, he made it clear that anyone who don't believe in Allah and his filthy messenger must die. We don't give a speech, we give reference. Do you see it? I've been commanded to kill the polytheists. It doesn't matter if they find me or not. I've been commanded to fight all mankind. الناس جميعا. They testify there is no scumbag God but Allah, and there is no pedophile but Muhammad. All of this in front of you is authentic. He's not talking about people fighting him. He's talking about, I've been commanded to fight all mankind. All. No exception. Doesn't matter if they fight you or not. As long, he said polytheist, he didn't say the one who's fighting you. I've been commanded to fight all men until they testify that there is no God but Allah. So what is the problem? Did he say until they go for peace? No. Did he say until they stop insulting me? No. Did he say until they stop attacking Muslims? No. Until they say Shahada. This is Sahih Mutawatir, which means very authentic. Not only you have to say Shahada, you have to eat as we eat, you have to pray as we pray, you have to dress as we dress, and you have to pay us. Otherwise, still I will kill you. It's in front of you. All of this, look. Do you see? So we are not like those little coward liars. By the way, I went to his channel, even though he is no match for me, and none of them is a match anyway. But I said to him, let us show this guy, let us show the Muslims there, his size. Anyone remember what he did? I went to his channel. You can find the video on Rumble. He told the admin to block us, to ban us. All what I said to him, can I join? Can I talk to you? The coward, he told the admins to block us, one after one. And by the way, if you have any Muslim, he claimed that he can debate me, let me know. Never exist. Oh, there is a guy, he can debate me because this guy, he can give any answer you want. His name, Ultimate Fart. He called Muhammad dog. He gave him the F word. He say the Arab are dogs. The hadith is fake. He gave interpretation for the Quran. It's such a person, nobody can debate him anyway. When we talk about debate, we talk about I believe, and believe is established already. We have the books, we have the scholars, we have the prophet's statement. So those who don't want to accept any of those, they even neglect their prophet words. They are not even Muslims. This is why those people are, we cannot debate them. Like, what is your prophet last name as long as you don't believe in the hadith? I don't care. That is not an answer of somebody claiming he have knowledge. You see, in the Quran, it says, who is Isaac, who is his father, who is Jacob, who is Jesus. It says who is Noah, who is his father. How come Muhammad, there's nothing about him? So the only way to know who is Muhammad, if I ask a Muslim right now, who is Muhammad? Any Muslim can tell me who is Muhammad? Neither know. There's no information guarantee about Muhammad. None. Nobody knows who is Muhammad. You see, if you go in the Bible, you will see it says that Jesus is born into Mary and Joseph, etc., etc. Son, the 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 Son, all the way to David. Who is Muhammad? Any Muslim? Do we have any Muslim would like to join us so I can open my Discord or Skype? Any Muslim here have the courage and the knowledge? Any Muslim would like, you see, we are not like those potatoes. We go to them, we challenge them, they say block them. Don't let them talk. Here we welcome you to prove us wrong. Everything I said today is documented in their own website, in their own books. Is that correct? Did I say something I made myself? No. Like when I mentioned the fountain of youth, did I make it up? No. When I say Al-Khadr, he found the fountain of youth, and even Musa's guys, Allah, he told, look at this story. This story is very convincing. Moses was making a speech to his people. I mean, you know Moses, he liked to talk. I am Moses, how do you do? Listen to me or I will kill you. Because today I'm a Muslim and I'm going to attack you. I'm a Muslim, I'm a Musa, I am terrorist. Not like you. So Musa is now the terrorist. He's a Muslim. Muhammad, he hijacked anybody. I mean, Al-Khadr, from a fairy tale stories of Gilgamesh, he made him a Muslim. Zulqarnain, Alexander the Great, he made him a Muslim. The seven sleepers, they made him a Muslim. Isa, Jesus, he made him a Muslim. I mean, everybody became a Muslim. Anything Muhammad he hear about him, he make him a Muslim. In fact, like even chicken are Muslims. Even monkeys are Muslims. But let us focus on this story here. And again, if there's any Muhammad that would like to join us, especially if you have a beard. Do we have any Muslim have a beard? Long beard. We take big beard, small beard, so beard. I mean, if your beard like Zakir Naik is not working, I feel sorry for Zakir Naik. He tried to make himself look like a sheikh, but he put all kind of fertilizer and the beard is not growing. Great and Prince, first of all, you are making fun of the look of him. Look like Zakir Naik, I'm not making fun of your look, but you Muslim, you claim that you have to be a beard sheikh, you know. I mean, your prophet did not think about you. You're a nation, so your beard doesn't grow so much good. So why he is insisting with the beard thing? What the beard have to do with knowledge? So like, I mean, there's a goat, all goats have beard. What does have to do with the knowledge? Like if you grow a beard, you have a knowledge. Get them, Prince. First of all, I heard you 1,000 times saying that your beard is 20 meters. Hey, Abdul, I was joking. Have you ever heard of somebody, his beard is 22 meters? It's not 20 meters. I was exaggerating. It's 19 meters, to be honest with you. Get them, Prince. I got you busted. So you were lying to us and you said it's 22 meters. And now you admitted that it is 19 meters. Abdul, come on, 19, 22, yeah, you know, your prophet. Okay, it's okay, between 19 and 72. Are you happy now? So let us see the story of Moses. So Moses, he make a speech addressing the Jews, Bani Israel. Hey, by the Muslims, if we read the Quran keeps saying Israel, Israel, Israel. Who is this guy? The Quran never say who. This is how stupid the author of the Quran. You will not find one place in the Quran says, who is this guy Israel? You will not find it. This is how stupid the Quran author is. So he was making a speech. He was asked, look at the question, serious question. Who is the most learned man among the people? I mean, the question alone is a mystery. As long as this is the only one, you can ask him. Supposedly, he is the only one who is the most learned. Why you're asking him? Anyway, so Moses, he said, I am. Me. Look how humble Moses is. Yeah, I'm the most learned. Yeah, because Moses, he got the degree, physiology, biology, dermology, terminology, energy, even Android G, the big G. So Allah admonished Moses. Look, Allah, he heard that. Tell them, you stupid Moses. You told them you are the most learned person. Don't you know there is someone he learned more than you? Moses was shocked, like, what the heck? There is someone he's really know more than me. So Allah inspired him to go at the junction of the two seas. Where is that? Imagine, guys, somebody says to you, go to the junction of the two seas. Is that like a location everybody knows? Where is that junction? In the time of Moses, like, where? In the junction of two seas? Where is the two seas located? I mean, look how stupid the author of the Quran. Obviously, he is ignorant in geography. You see, the city Bahrain, the island Bahrain, it's called Bahrain because of ignorance. At that time, they thought this is, this is two seas, but it's one sea. So what kind of God he adopt false information and he put it in his book? So you will find this in the Quran. If we type the word Bahrain here, you will find the story here. This is how stupid the author of the Quran. You find the same story here in chapter 18, verse number 60. So now Moses is going to take his servant boy, and the funny is, Allah, he told Moses to take with him a whale, and his servant, his name is Nun. What the heck? Allah told him to take with him a whale, a dead whale, put him in the basket. Look how small the whale at that time they used to be. It says whale. So, and remember when Moses said to his servant, I will travel until we reach the two conjunction of the seas. They're talking about Bahrain, the country Bahrain, the one they signed false peace agreement with Israel. So this is where the story is. And here, and then when they arrived to the fountain of youth, they lost their dead whale. Not fish, it says in Arabic, it says hoot. Hoot in Arabic means whale, not fish. So they lost their, where the whale, what happened? Where the whale go? You go back to the story, you'll find what happened. So they took with them a whale, not a fish. And when they arrived to the fountain where the fountain of life is, some of the water from the fountain of life dropped on the dead whale. Big mistake. Moses did not understand what's happening. They continued the journey, but they did not notice that the whale is gone. Look how small, how light it is. I mean, the whale is gone from the basket, and nobody felt the whale is gone. True story. So Allah told him, take with you a whale, and when you lose the whale, this is where you need to go. So now Moses, he went with his boy, servant boy. His name is Yeshua bin Nun. Yeshua bin Nun, the son of the whale. Even the servant, his last name is whale. Unbelievable. And they carried the whale with them in a large basket. For sure it's a large. I mean, come on, you want small. I mean, this is not a sardine. Are you kidding me? It's a whale. True story. Until they reached the rock, okay, where they laid their heads, i.e. lay down. Thank you for explanation. I was wondering, like, they lay their head. I heard like they lay their eggs. They lay their head. Okay, so lay down. Oh, thank you. We need explanation. We are slow, And it's let the fish come out of the basket. What the heck? And took its way into the sea, as in a tunnel. True story. Oh boy. Anyway, to make the story short for you, I mean, how in the world the whale was able to get out and the whale is dead? Simply, after Moses and his servant, they went farther. They wanted to eat. Moses want to eat the whale, but Allah told him, when you lose the whale, this is where you find the guy. Moses want to eat the GPS he have. Allah told him, when you lose the whale, why you want to eat the whale? I mean, the story is written by a stupid idiot. If Allah told him in the beginning, when you lose the whale, when you lose it, this is where you will find the guy. Take with you a fish. And where you lose the fish, which is the whale, you will find the guy. And now Moses want to eat it. Moses want to eat his only GPS. Anyway, so he told him, bring us the meal, and no doubt we have suffered the fatigue. Let us eat. Nice story. Moses did not get tired till past the place about which he was told. There the servant boy told Moses, oh, do you remember when we betook ourselves to the rock? I indeed forgot the fish. Moses remarked that what we have been seeking. Oh, this is what Allah told us, when we lose the fish. So we went back, retracting their footstep, till they reached the rock. They saw a man covered by a garment. Hold on, where is the fountain of youth here? I didn't see the fountain of youth. I want the fountain of youth. Don't tell me this hadith does not find the fountain of youth. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe this one does not have a fountain of youth. Anyway, the story is very interesting, but I want to show you the fountain of youth, not just this. Here we go, maybe here. Let us see. Is that where the fountain of youth here? I mean, Muhammad, he repeat the same story 1,000 times, but each time he tell it with different details. Anyway, let us see. Maybe this one here. Okay, hold on. Let me. To make it short, because this is like endless. I mean, there's tons of hadith about this story. Let me read the search again to find you. I hate to say something without showing the reference. Let us see. Where is the story? Give me a minute. As you know, we don't prepare for things, so this is why it might take a little bit of time to find something, but we will find it for sure. Where is going to go from me? You cannot run away, Muhammad. This search engine is horrible. Okay. Because this hadith should be in al-Bukhari and it should be easy to find. But this website, I have the hadith actually in Arabic. Let us see here. All those, by the way, is the same story, but I want to show you the part where it speaks about the fountain of youth or the fountain of life. Where is the story? Do you see how many times this stupid Muhammadi keep repeat the story? We found it, finally. Thank God. Maybe, sorry for that, it took us a little bit of time. I hate to mention something without proofs, you know. You know the Muslims, you show them the proof, you show them the reference, you put it on the screen in front of their face, and they say it doesn't say that, CP. Right? You show them the reference in front of their eyes, and still they say it doesn't say. Read with me carefully. Did you open the website from your side? Did you save it, guys? Did you open it? So here, when they arrived to the rock, at the rock, there was a water spring called Al-Hayat. And none come in touch with it, water, but become alive. Magical water. Allah using the fountain of youth to make the fish youth again. Anti-aging, anti-death. Who wants some? True story. Once upon a time, there was a rock. And next to it, there is a river. And a spring. And the water drop. If you want water drop, call immediately 1-900 Muhammad Porn. He drop every kind of porn movie upon your head. Allah heaven is full of it. Nothing but porn. Christians, they believe in Jesus and he say he is holy, and then what happened? They become born again. You convert to Islam, you become porn star. End of commercial. spring of water, not like any water, very fictional but professional, made by magic from the wonderland. One drop will bring you alive again. 2 drop will make you an infant again. 3 drop, you have big drop in your head to believe in such a stupid story, you idiot. A fountain of life, and nothing come in touch with it but become alive, and this is a story said by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Really? So why Moses in the Quran, when the Jews they killed, when somebody was killed, Allah told him to use beef to resurrect the man? Or what you need, take with you some bottle of this water, and you know what, anyone he died, just touch him by the water. You don't even need to lose it. Just touch. Look, it says none come in touch with its water. Touch, just touch it. Just touch. It's not even a drop. You know, like if it was a drop, I would say, okay. See? We're getting closer. You will find it. There. We are almost close. Oh, something touched my nose. I was dead, and now I'm alive. Prophet Muhammad never lied. Alice in the Wonderland. Hand to hand. Okay, enough. I'm getting small now. I'm getting young. Like too much water will kill you. Prophet Muhammad don't lie. The same as the Abduls don't lie. So Islam condemns such a behavior, you coward liar. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Aren't you? Little tiny boy. Do we have any Muhammadan? He have any drop of knowledge? Anyone? Fountain of youth, huh? The Prophet command us not to kill women and children and old people, huh? The Prophet, he never command us to kill the one who insult him, huh? We quote a verse from the Quran which is totally abrogated and have nothing to do with the topic. It's about Aisha receiving money, gift from her mother. Receiving what? Money and gift from her mother. Any Muslim? Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Mayday, mayday. Yeah, and Muhammad, he cut the women Qurfa 2 pieces when she is alive. Look at the merciful Prophet. Qurfa, she is almost 90 years old, over the age of 86 something. We do not know exactly what her age. Muhammad, he tied her legs to 2 camels. And he beat the camels to run in different direction, so he split the women 2 pieces when she's alive. We Muslims condemn such a shameful behavior. Then we find that Muhammad, he commanded the man who killed his slave women for insulting him, have no penalty on him. Her blood is for free. Shameful Muslims, liars like their prophet. If there is any Muslim, he dare to jump to challenge me. If there any Muslim dare to challenge me, anyone? If there is any Muslim sheikh, he dare to challenge me. Nobody? Well, nobody there, and your prophet is nobody, but a filthy man, and everything here we say is proven from your books. We don't give speeches. And remember, when a Muslim, he quote for you a verse like this guy, he was quoting for you chapter 60, verse number 8. This is a verse is abrogated, as we showed you, from their own interpretation, which means Muslims are not even allowed to follow, which have nothing to do with the incident. This is about Aisha receiving a gift from her mother. Have nothing to do with someone insulting Muhammad, someone. Muslim believe, anyone don't believe in Islam, he is at war with Islam. And this is why Muhammad, he commanded. He said, I've been commanded to kill all mankind until they convert to Islam. So again, I say to you, never take Islam from Muslims. They are liars with no shame. And I challenge any Muslim to say that what I say to you from moment number 1 to the last moment of my program today, I did lie. Anyone want to come to that stage? Any Muslim would like to say to me, you did lie? Muslims, anyone would like to jump and say to me and prove to the audience that I did lie? You don't dare. We give the proof. And the funny is, you know, this one of the funny things about one of the stupid things about Islam, that Muhammad, because he is a scumbag, Satan. Have you ever heard of someone, his God, he gave him something in the morning and he abrogated second day? How fast? What do you mean it's abrogated? Like, you know, if this is a prophet came centuries about, like after other prophet, I will say, okay, he's abrogating something, it doesn't be fit for today. But this is the same religion, the same prophet. Muhammad, he says something in the morning or at night, and he changed his mind the second day. And by the way, I'm serious. This is not my own statement. If you go in the Quran, like as an example, you will see here, it says, Muhammad, he kept forgetting Quran, and he kept changing his mind. So he made a chapter, the chapter cow, the cow chapter, the Hindu chapter, verse 106. And he said, any verse we abrogate or cause to be forgotten. Why you want to cause to be forgotten? What kind of religion? And the funny, they say to us, we memorize the Quran. But the Quran says, no, they forgot the Quran. He abrogated the Quran and caused it to be forgotten too. But here the story is, Muhammad, he says something, either he forget it totally, and he make a new command, which make people laugh at him, or he really abrogated because people didn't notice that what he just said is stupid. Let me show you. This is chapter 2, verse 106. Just to show you, I'm not the one who's saying this. This is their books. The Arab, they were laughing at Muhammad. They say this Abdul, he says something at night, he changed it in the morning. Read carefully. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. When the disbelievers began to dread the matter of abrogation, saying that one day Muhammad enjoyed his companions to one thing, and then the next day he forbid it. Like, what the heck? Do you see it? People, are we saying things? Are we making things up? This is the official government website of the scumbag, the King of Jordan. And this is Tafsir al-Jalalain. And this is the chapter 2, verse number 106. What kind of a prophet? He make Allah afternoon, and then he forbid it by the morning. Obviously, the law is not coming from God. This guy is just saying whatever he like. And if you notice it's stupid, people, they start complaining, he changes mind right away. Remember, the Quran says it take the angels 1,000 years to come down. Just to come down. To deliver Muhammad a message. But how come Muhammad, his message changed between night and morning? If you go in the stupid Quran, it says this. It take the angel 1,000 years just to come down. Which means 2,000 years to come back. Okay. So how Muhammad, he enjoyed his followers a command in the morning or afternoon, and second day in the morning he have the new command. And why God want to change his command in less than 12 hours? Abrogated. It's not like saying, okay, you know, like I said to you, but now we do. No, no, he's abrogated, which means don't follow it no more. Don't follow it no more. This is telling you that the Quran is made by Muhammad. This is why the Arabic is stupid, the grammar is stupid, the word is weird, and the Quran says this is an Arabic book, but you will find tons of words, if not all of it, have nothing to do with Arabic. Anyway, see the Abdul, the religion of the Abdul is a special religion, we have to admit. To the point, the prophet, they have a prophet, he's like Joe Biden. He forget what he said yesterday. And he even, when he is making a speech, he asks someone she is dead to come and make a speech. Where's Helen? Helen is here? Helen, come and make some speech. Helen, she died last year. Hey, Helen, where is Helen? Are you there? Prophet Biden. Helen, she died 2 years ago, you know. Okay. What is Helen? We just told you she is dead. A year ago, 2 years ago. What? Where is Helen? Stop doing that. Okay. So she is dead. Okay. Okay. So where is Helen? Is Helen here? Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a good time, and we challenge any Abdul. And as you see, again, my advice to you: never listen to Muslims about Islam. They lie, and they need to know that Muslims are permitted to lie. And actually, lying in Islam in order to defend is a duty. It's a holy duty. It's a holy command. And according to Islam, they will receive a blessing from the faithful Allah for lying. A Muslim, even he can lie to his wife, and the wife, she can lie to her husband. You ask the Muslim, they will give you an example. He says, okay, if your wife is ugly and she asks you, I'm beautiful, what you say? Are you going to say to her, you're ugly? You say to her, you're beautiful. But remember here, even this funny, silly example they gave us proved that Muhammad is a fraud. Because if you are married to a woman and you think she is ugly, so why you married her? Maybe because she is Khadija and she is rich, like Muhammad did. All of us, we knew that Muhammad, he liked to have sex with the children, for he is a pedophile. And we shows you tons of reference. Not only he slept with Aisha, he encourages men to go and have sex with children, orphans. Even the Quran mentioned it. So Muhammad, obviously, he encouraged lying And he permitted lying for a very simple reason. For the Bible explained it to us. The father of all lies is the devil, and that is Muhammad. Police be upon him. If he arrived to any airport, he will be arrested for marrying a child. And they try to defend him by lying, by fabricating, when all of us, we knew that Muslims believe that they should kill anyone who insults Muhammad. However, I say to you, we are going always to insult your prophet, not because we have a habit of insulting, but because he deserved it. He insulted himself. And you follow a pervert, criminal, thief. Even the Muslims accused him that he stole a panty. Imagine what kind of a quality Islam and the followers of Islam are, to the point they accuse their prophet that he stole a piece of clothing. Imagine if Peter or John, they accused Jesus that he stole a laundry. Lord, forgive me for saying that. This is what the Muslim did to Muhammad, the companion, the best of the Muslims. They accuse their filthy thief. They knew he is the bigger thief. They accuse him that he stole an underwear. In fact, in the beginning of Islam, there is a war happened between Muslims. Anyone knows what happened in the time of Muhammad, the war? Who remember? The disciple of Muhammad, they start fighting each other by throwing shoes at each other. The disciple of Muhammad. Actually, I can find this hadith, by the way, in Al-Bukhari, I think, about the first war Muhammad he attended. It was a fight between Muhammad. There's a guy, he's a Muslim, but obviously he is suspicious about Muhammad. So him and his group, like there is something fishy about Muhammad, you know? So let me see if I can. You want to see the hadith, guys? Should I look for it? Anyone, if you want to see the fight of the shoes between the Prophet and his followers? Look like nobody is interested. Okay, forget. I mean, it's going to be Smithy shoes anyway. But imagine if we say that Moses and his student or disciple, you know, if you don't, or Jesus, you know, Jesus and his disciple, they were fighting by shoes. All right, let me try to find it. Hold on. Let me see where we can find the fight of the shoes. Okay. No, this is not the one we want. Actually, Muhammad here is beating a guy because he's supposed he was drunk. He is beating him, and the Muslim beating him with shoes. But this is not the one we want. Just hold on. Oh boy. Where is the hadith? I need to find it. Let us see here. Hmm. I forgot the name. You see, like sometimes like the name, there's a name in the story. He is the one like let's say the core of the story. I'm trying to remember his name. Um, let us see. Let us see. I think I found the hadith, but the website is not opening. Um, all right, let's see. Here we go. So the guy here actually, he's a Muslim, but Muhammad always he stink. Muhammad he stink, you know. So he said to him, your donkey stink. He didn't want to say Muhammad because the stink is coming from him. Muhammad is riding the donkey. But the guy, he's like polite. So he could not get close to Muhammad. And he said to him, your donkey stink. Let me see if I can find the story. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's see this one. If I find the hadith, I hope so. I hope you guys, you will save it. So later, here we go. We found it. Thank God. But this is Sahih Muslim. We can find it in Sahih al-Bukhari. So this is Sahih Muslim. Hadith number 1799. Here it says, chapter, the supplication of the Prophet SAWS and his steadfastness in the face of the hypocrite. The hypocrite is talking about he's a Muslim, but they call him hypocrite. It's been narrated by Ibn Abbas from blah 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 that they would approach Abdullah ibn Ubay. This is the guy I was talking about, to persuade him to accept Islam. The Prophet accordingly went to him riding the donkey. In fact, he is a Muslim too. You know, they are saying here to make him become a Muslim. Let us see. Yeah, because munafiq in Islam is those who they are Muslims. Munafiq is the Muslim who he is not honest in his faith. So he is not really trying to convince him to Islam. But no, he is a munafiq. He is a Muslim already. So they went to him, and the Prophet was riding a donkey. So the party of those who they are true Muslims and the party of those who they are hypocrite Muslims, they met. So in the way, they had to walk over a piece of land affected with salinity. When the Prophet approached him, which means Ibn Ubay, he said, don't come near me. By Allah, I don't know how to read this word, the ugly smell of your donkey has offended me. But here, you see, is it possible that the donkey of Muhammad, the smell is so bad and Muhammad don't feel it? Or Muhammad, he smells so bad too? You remember Muhammad, he take a shower with dead dogs. He do ablution with dead dogs and women blood from period and garbage. Even the hadith says stinky garbage. And now we know that this Arab man who converted to Islam, he told Muhammad, stay away from me Because the smell of your donkey, but the fact it's not the donkey. Why the donkey will smell so bad? It is the one who is on the donkey. And then one of the Ansar, the convert to Islam, they call them Ansar, helpers, he said by Allah, the smell of the donkey of the Messenger of Allah is better than your smell. At this, a man from the tribe of Abdullah got furious. Then the people from both sides got furious and exchanged blows with a stick and hands and shoes. Do you see it? This is the history of Muhammad. I mean, look at this. Muhammad stink, his donkeys stink, the Muslim they stink, and now they are fighting. Why Muhammad didn't say, hey, stop, come on, don't do that. Hey, Muslims, don't do that, come on. No. Muhammad, he joined in the fight, and all of them, they start. And by the way, you see, they try to fool you saying that the other group is not a Muslim. Do you know how we can get them busted? It's in the same hadith. Look. It says here, the narrator says that after this suckful, we learn that the Quranic verse, if two parties of the believers, do you see it? Do you see it? I told you they are Muslims, right? In the translation, they try to make it like, you know, it's not between Muslims. No, both are Muslims. And Muhammad now, he gave a verse. If two parties of the believers have an issue, make peace between them. And if you could not, fight the one who is aggression. And now let us attack with the shoes. Do you see it? And this is authentic. How many of you saved the reference? And this is Al-Bukhari. This is the same story in Al-Bukhari. Hadith number 2691. Remember the guy, he says in Islam, we are not allowed to attack people. I mean, the guy, he insulted the Prophet donkey. Not the Prophet. And Muhammad, he made Quran saying, kill the one who oppress. Oppress what? The donkey? Do you see it? He's quoting now the Quran. If two groups of believers, they fall into a fight, the fight is about what? About the donkey of Muhammad's stink. See, I don't like to say things without giving reference. We are not the same as those people. They open their cameras and they make speeches full of lies. Islam without lies dies. And Muhammad, even his donkey stink. And the Muslim, they say that to him, not the Christians. And if someone, he believed that he's a prophet, his donkey stinks so bad, so keep distance from me. How stink Muhammad to the point he did not notice how stinky the smell of his donkey. Obviously, both of them, they smell the same. Please leave your comment down there, and don't forget, if you like what we do, to give us a like. If you don't like it, give a dislike. I like to see people making comment, and I hope people are learning. I don't want you to come here to kill your time. We laugh, yes, we enjoy our time, but we should be enjoying our time learning. For any joy doesn't teach you something, is not really the purpose of your life. You see, even when a man, he loves a woman, he learns something from that love, that joy. Anything you do in your life should have a purpose. And number one purpose is to learn. You learn about God, You learn about people, you learn about culture, you learn about language. Life is a process of learning. The day you stop learning, you are dead, even if you are still alive. So I advise you to enjoy your life by learning, not by just eating like a goat and a cow. They do same. They eat, they sleep, they snore. They do poo-poo. Because they have different purpose of life. Find the purpose of your life. Say something, be someone, and do something so you can be remembered. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. Always we get them busted, and Islam without lies dies. And God is good, so is Jesus, and Muhammad he stink. Don't forget, use your ping, give us a like. Take care.